Hello everyone, I'm Vince White. I'm your friendly neighborhood employment attorney, and we're continuing our series where we're making frequently asked questions videos for unemployment claimants and for a group of attorneys who are doing pro bono work for the same group of people, unemployment claimants, during the COVID disaster, the pandemic. One of the questions we received was, first and foremost, does an affidavit have to be signed before a notary? And according to New York CPLR, I think it's 2106A, that is required unless the individual who is making the sworn statement is outside the geographic bounds of the world that's subject to U.S. jurisdiction. So, mainland USA, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, outside U.S. jurisdiction. If the person is outside, they can make a sworn statement. There's some rules specifically attending to that. And then it seemed like there was some confusion as to what or when an affidavit could be used. So generally, if you're not going to be able to have someone available for your hearing, right? For the purpose of unemployment, many times you can't get people to come to your hearing. They might be working, they might have childcare issues, they might have moved away, who knows? It's a lot better than nothing if you're able to get them to sign an affidavit, swearing to the facts that you want them to swear to before a notary. It's not perfect because they can't be cross-examined. There's a whole host of issues. It's not as good as having them there, but generally administrative law judges are going to be very lenient in terms of the rules of evidence and will allow a great deal in. So it's a good idea whether you're doing it to show that you received a notice from the agency later than they claim, or to hopefully provide some important information from someone who can't be present at the hearing, or even if you want to attach it to some of your submissions to the agency, right? It's a valuable tool to have in your toolbox, and if you have any questions about that, you can always look at the CPLR, which is very important, especially for the attorneys helping the claimants out there. I mean, the New York CPLR is your toolbox. It's the rule kit for what you're doing, and certainly you need to get comfortable looking at that and saying, oh, this is how this is done. Great, right? The claimants are not going to necessarily be held to the same standard, right? There's definitely things that they can find that are going to help them, but ALJs, administrative law judges for unemployment, are going to tend to give them a much broader leash in terms of the rules of evidence, I suspect. I hope that's helpful. Have a great weekend.